Hi, welcome to my video on extra problems on logs, part 2. And what I've done is made up more problems to help you think in terms of the logs. Number 1, solve for x as a rational number. Remember, a rational number is defined as a over b, where a and b belong to the integers I, and b is not equal to 0 because you can't have a denominator of 0. So notice we have the bracket around log x base 2 squared, and right here we have log x base 2, and we have a 2. So what I'm going to do is let log x base 2 be a. When we do, we get a squared minus a equals 2. So we have an a. So now we have a quadratic, so we'll make it equal to 0. Move the 2 over. We'll factor. And we get a squared is a, and a. Factors of 2 are 2 and 1. The product is negative 2. The sum is negative 1. So it has to be negative and a positive. So negative 2 plus 1. So a minus 2 is equal to 0. A plus 1 is equal to 0. There's a plus. So a is 2 or a is negative 1. So because it's a quadratic, we have two values. Now we'll sub back in. So log x base 2 is equal to 2. And the log of x base 2 equals negative 1. So we have a log, change it to an exponential. That's the base, that's the exponent, that's the number. So 2 squared equals x. So x equals 4. And right here, base exponent number. So 2 to the negative 1 equals x. So 2 to the negative 1 is 1 over 2. And we check the numbers. 4. X is here, so that's the log of 4, that's positive. X is here, so the log of 4 is positive. And we have a half. Log of a half, that's positive, and that's positive. So these two should be okay. And I'll just check one of them for you. Sub in. I'm going to use a 4. So the log of 2, 4 squared minus the log of 4 base 2. So what I did, I put a 4 here and here. Now we'll simplify. So the log of 4 base 2, 2, 1 power of 2 will give you 4, 2, so that's a square. And 1 power of 2 gives you 4, so that's a 2. So 2 squared is 4 minus 2 equals 2. And if we put a half in here and work it out, we get it verifies. So I just did one verification. You can work out the other one to see if it's okay. Number 2, solve for x as an integer. So the equation has one log, so we have a base exponent number. So 3 squared equals the absolute value of x. So that means 9 equals the absolute value of x. So the absolute value of x, that means x can be equal to plus or minus 9. So we take a 9 and put it in here. So we have the absolute value of x. So we put the absolute value of 9. The absolute value is always positive. And x's, so this is when x is 9. And this is when x is negative 9. So the absolute value of x is the absolute value of negative 9, which is 9. So that 3 squared gives you 9, so there's two values. So 9 and negative 9 will make this equation true. Number 3, express y as a function of x. That means this has to be y is on the left and x is on the right as the form of an equation. So we got the log of y minus 4 base 6. We got the log of x plus 2 base 6 plus 1. So we got a base 6 here and a base 6 here, so we have to have a base 6 here. So the log, this is y minus 4, x plus 2 And notice we have a log on the left and a log on the right. So we have to make each side a single log. So another name for 1, right here, I have to have 1 has to have a base 6. So what number goes here? Well, 1 is equal to the log of 6 to the a. So we're trying to find what number goes here. So base, exponent, number. So a becomes 6. So the log of 6, base 6 is equal to 1, because what power of 6 gives you 6 is 1. Now we have all logs, the basis of 6, so since we do, these are 2 logs. The addition of 2 logs is the log of the product. So this is 6 times x plus 2. So we got the log base 6, the log base 6. So that means that y minus 4 must be 6 times x plus 2. So that means y minus 4 equals 6x plus 12 multiplied by 6. So y equals 6x plus 12 plus 4. So y equals 6x plus 16. So now y is a function of x. This is linear. The line has a slope of 6 and a y-intercept of 16. So y is a function of x. For each x, there's exactly one y. Passes the vertical line test. Line. Okay, and we have one more to do. And I made up this one again to be different, to help stretch or help you think. So, first of all, I see a 3 in front, so I'll go 4x is the log of 72 base 3 equals 2 log 2. So the 3 goes to the power of 2 with a base 3. So that's simplify. So this is the log of 2 cubed, so that's the log of 8 base 3. So we move the power up to the front, make it a 3, we got an 8. Now you notice you got the find an integer. So what we could do is group, take the 4x and the 2 and put it on one side, and we'll put this is the log of 72 base 3, subtract the log of 8 base 3. So we put I call the expressions together, and we'll put the logs together on the right side. So this is the base 3, this is the base 3. So when this comes over to the right, it becomes positive. So we have 4x minus 2 equals. This is the difference of logs. So that's the log of the quotient. So that's 72 divided by 8. So 4x minus 2 equals, and 72 divided by 8 is 9. 4x minus 2 equals, and what power of 3 gives me a 9? So that's a 2. So 2 plus 2, bring the minus 2 to the right. 4x equals 4. Divide by 4, and x equals 1. And if you want to check it out, you can put it back in and maneuver. But checking this one is going to be a little, so I want to check it for you just to show you. So let's say you put 4x log 3 to the 72. So what I'm going to do is take the left side and work it out to this side. So here we go. So when x is 1, so 4 times 1 minus the log of 372. So that's 4 minus the log of 72 base 3. And so what happens, we have, now I need a base of 2. So if I think of a 3, I think of 3 is, look back to here, 3 is 9 times 8. So 72 is broken up into 9 times 8. So that's 4. Subtract. Now this, you're subtracting this. This is the product here. So there's the log of 9 base 3 plus the log of 8 base 3. Because the log of a product is the sum of the logs. So that's 4 minus the log of 9 base 3 minus the log of 8 base 3. And notice the log of 8 base 3, so there's 4 minus the log of 9 base 3. Oh, sorry about that. So the log of 9 base 3, 3 to the what power gives you 9, so that's a 2 minus log 8 base 3. 4 minus 2 is 2 minus 8 base 3. So it's by breaking this up into 9 times 8, and you have a base of 3 here. This is where the 2 comes from. 4 subtract 2 is 2. So I got, notice, now I'm not quite finished, so that's 2 and 8. 8 is 2 cubed, so that's 2 subtract 3 log 2 base 3, because the power goes in front. So that's 2 minus 3 log 2 base 3. So I have the same expression here. So I took the left side and worked it down through. A little error here. I should have put a 2 here, but sorry for that. But you can see that I took the left side and worked it down to get the right side. That's just some more problems to help you think with logs, because the more math you do, the more difficult it gets, and the more thinking you have to do. And again, if you like my video, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. That's the content on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video was of some help to you. Bye-bye.